I'm going to show you how to make a beautiful gathered valance with pencil pleat tape that has loop on the back so that you can install it onto our hook strip, which is a really easy way to install a window valance. To start, you'll need to measure the width of your window and multiply it times 2.5 to 3 times. That'll let you know how much fabric you need for the width so that it'll gather down to make all these little pencil pleats. After you've cut enough pieces, sew them all together, and the length of the cuts from the top to the bottom, add 6 inches. So this valance ended up 14, so my cut was actually 20 inches. After you've sewn all your cuts together, go ahead and put a hem in the bottom edge, and you're going to do a double 2-inch hem. So you'll turn that up and press it in. You can add some pins to hold it in place if you're taking it to the sewing machine, or you can use an iron-on bonding tape to hold the hem in place. After the bottom hem is in, fold in your sides 2 inches and another 2 inches for 4 inches, a double 2-inch side hem, and go ahead and press that in place and finish that off by machine sewing or with an iron-on product. At the top, you're also going to turn down 2 inches and then sew on the shirring tape. So I'll show that on my other sample. This sample has the hems sewn in, so this is the front and this is the back. On the back of the valance, you're going to place your pencil pleat loop tape on the bottom raw edge of the 2 inches that you folded down. That covers the raw edge. When you pull up the tape, it forms these beautiful little pleats. On the back, it has a loopy texture, and that's going to stick to the hook tape that we install in the window. To sew it on, you'll want to sew on each edge with a matching color thread and stitch down the middle. Be careful when you're sewing not to catch the little cords that you're going to pull up to create the gathers. Be certain to pull out the cords and tie them off on one end. And I like to do this before I sew so I can make sure I stitch through it so it won't come out. On the other end, leave 2 little cords out and start pulling up your valance. You'll want to pull it up to fit the size needed for your window. You can let the gathers out a little bit or pull them in a little tighter. And you just keep pulling. You get this really pretty pleated heading like this. To install the valance, we're going to use the right angle hook strip. This has the hook strip already embedded on it, and it's lightweight and plastic and has holes for screws. The hook strip is easy to install right inside the window frame, or you can place it under a board like I've done on this valance. You screw the hook strip under the board, and then you can install the board on the wall using angle irons. After it's installed in place, put your valance on and press the loop tape to the hook strip. This is a very easy valance to make, but it's very pretty as well. You could trim it with ribbon or tassel trim and use it in any room in your home.